Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Lindsay here. How you doing? I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and for those of you that saw my June live stream, you'll know what you'll have already have a little teaser of this. This is not. I want to repeat. This is not a paid sponsorship. I actually bought this off the Coke website myself. I think other YouTubers got these for free. I'm not that big, I'm not that well known, so I had to buy it myself. You can still buy it yourself, I'm pretty sure. I don't have a link, but you go to just type in Coca-Cola Stranger Things New Coke, and it'll take you to the page. That's what I did. And so for those of you who are big Stranger Things fans, and I want to say somewhere around the last or next to last episode of season 3, they talk about New Coke. They even do they use the same verbiage as they did in the commercials back in the 80s. And so it's pretty cool. One of the things I found funny about it was that I'm trying to open this box near here now one-handed. It doesn't quite work that way. One of the things I thought was interesting is they have always used original commercials for vintage stuff. We've seen all sorts of vintage commercials on Stranger Things, and that's what ErvTV is about, is nostalgia, and it's about thinking about remembering the past. And even though this isn't a Cincinnati specific thing, it was a huge part of pop culture back in the 80s. Now, for those of you who are younger that may be watching this, if you are beneath the age of, I would say 40, you probably don't remember tasting this. I was old enough when this came out. I was 9 years old, and I remember when New Coke came out. The commercials on TV was Bill Cosby, and so Cosby is now completely taboo. Nobody would touch him with a 20-foot pole, and so not surprised they didn't put the original New Coke commercial, squeezed it in somewhere in the background. Like they did last season, they squeezed in a Coke This Is It. I remember the Coke This Is It campaign. They squeezed that in, but no Cosby. And that doesn't surprise me. So anyway, inside this box are 2 bottles and 2 cans of New Coke. Now the bottles, I have 1 bottle of original Coke, and I think I showed you guys this in the live stream. It has the Stranger Things logo on it, and it also has the Coca-Cola logo in reverse, just like the Stranger Things logo. And the same thing for Coke Zero. It has the Stranger Things logo on it, and it has Coke in reverse, just like the Stranger Things logo, which I thought was pretty cool. Let me tell you real quick. Everybody wants to know what the difference is between Coke and New Coke. When it came out in 1985, nobody really knew. All they knew was that it was different, that it tasted different. And I heard everything from it tasted like it had too much water in it to too much sugar in it, or people just didn't like it. I thought it tasted the same. So you can see the nutritional requirements, and you can see clearly that Coke Zero, I'm sorry, it has 0. That New Coke, which is over here, and regular Coke, and then regular Coke, it basically has twice the sugar. Has twice the sugar in it. That's what made New Coke different. I think they were trying to be more like Pepsi. So New Coke has 42 grams of sugar, and regular Coke has 26 grams of sugar. At the time, I didn't think it tasted that much different. So anyway, here we go. Going to taste New Coke. Going to crack open this can. Now, for those of you who are wondering, this is not old New Coke. They made this recently and canned it recently. So it's been canned in 2016. So here we go. You ready? About to taste New Coke. Just cracked me open a can. Smells like Coke. I can't tell the difference. It tastes like Coke to me. Same thing as 1985. I don't get it. I don't see why it was so hated. It tastes like Coke. Yeah, it tastes like Coke to me, guys. So yes, this tastes the same now as it did in 1985. New Coke. I don't get it. I don't know why everybody hated it. Let me tell you my thoughts on New Coke. And if I drink too much of this while I'm doing this video, I'm going to start burping, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to set aside for now. But I will finish this after the video is over. Here's my thoughts on New Coke. Everything you read on this will tell you that they honestly tried to fix Coke. That they honestly were trying to fix a situation where people were buying other colas more often than Coke. And they goofed up, and they apologized, and they brought the old Coke back. I don't think that's what happened. I personally think that they did it on purpose. They say, hey, let's just throw a bunch more sugar in this and, send it out. And people aren't going to like it because it's Coke and we're changing Coke. And then we'll undo it after a few months and everybody will go back and buy the original Coke. So they purposely pulled their product off the market. They purposely shot themselves in the foot just so that they could send this out, knowing everybody would want the original because that's the way human beings are. We hate change. And then in the process, when they re-released the original and they put Coke back on the market, it went straight to #1. And it was one of the best marketing stunts ever pulled by an American corporation. That's my take on it. You will never hear anybody else say that. I don't think I've ever heard that said anywhere else. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened because Coke did sabotage Tab when they were trying to defeat Pepsi when they were releasing Crystal Pepsi. They've admitted it. They purposely sabotaged. You guys remember Tab? Well, they purposely killed Tab in an attempt to defeat Crystal Pepsi, and they were successful, but in the process killed their own product. So I know they're capable of it. Anyway, guys, pretty good. It's just Coke. It tastes like Coke to me. It might have a little bit of a blunted flavor. So I was sitting here after drinking it a few times. But in all, it just tastes like Coca-Cola to me. I don't really see a difference. Guys, thanks for watching. Do you remember New Coke? And what did it taste like to you? Most of my viewers are in the 40+ range. What did you think about New Coke? And would you pay $20 for 2 cans of New Coke like I just did? Just so I could do a video on it. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week. Actually, this is Saturday, or Sunday. Yes, we have a whole week in front of us. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week. Keep fighting a good fight, and I'll see you in the next video.